get this reading started. Just give me 1 second to clear out the energies. Okay, so the messages that are coming through are about, allowing yourself to rest even when you feel resistance. Don't allow the resistance that you feel to pull you out of your space of rest. Like, you don't have to take action if you don't feel comfortable. You might feel like you want to make some decisions, take some actions, make some moves, but you're being called to sit with your resistance for a little bit. Be merciful and gracious towards your nervous system, your mind. It's okay to take a pause, take a beat, take a break. Whenever you move from a space of rest and inspiration, your actions have more impact. And that's what you're going for. You're trying to leave that space of exhaustion, you know, to where you're spinning your wheels and you're doing a whole lot because you want to, but you're on empty, or you haven't resolved certain issues in your energetic fields yet. Like, your quantum leaping field isn't all the way like uh connected to your nervous system yet. And it's okay. I forgot the mic is over here. Like, it's okay for you to not be quite ready. You're almost ready. Like, you're almost ready for your big break. But usually before a big break happens, your quantum leap happens, there's exhaustion. There's like rest. You might feel excited and exhausted at the same time. Or you just might feel like a lot of stuff is coming up to be healed, but you can also feel like you're on the cusp of a new portal that you're entering into and you can't wait to enter into it. And maybe you're seeing signs that you're about to manifest something that you want, and maybe you're not. But really, the indication that you're about to manifest what you want is by how you feel. And so feeling good is what's most important. Like, getting to a space to where you feel good. You see what I'm saying? Sleeping by the trees. You're supposed to be relaxing. Yeah, and it came out reverse. So that means a lot of you are feeling like exhaustion. Maybe you could literally take a nap outside if you can, if it's not too hot, if it's safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need some real rejuvenation. You need some real dream time space here. Your nervous system needs some love. Honestly, the best way to get into a space of prosperity is to rest. There's a energy when you consciously rest. It is like a revolution to your nervous system, and your nervous system goes, "Thank you so much. I feel so loved. I feel so loved." You want to be in this space where I feel loved. I feel secure. I feel ready to move forward into my new phase. Like, you don't want to feel like hurry up and push, push out that baby. You're giving birth to a new baby, and you want to do it in an environment. You want the baby to come out in an environment that feels refreshed, that feels safe. Okay, that's the first card. Okay, and then this is the next card, your Dragon Bay. This is one of my favorite cards. So cute. You are protected. And this is a message that came out yesterday that you might be struggling with the idea that you don't feel protected. You don't feel safe. You might not feel like it's safe for you to rest. That's what's being transmuted, this old idea that if you rest, if you take a break, or if your rest is revolutionary, like you're resting even though you might have things happening in your life that are telling you you need a job or you need to exert your energy in some way, shape, form, or fashion, but you're deciding to rest anyway. I call that revolutionary rest because rest is actually your divine connection to your creator, and that is how the creator is able to move and work on your behalf. If you keep working hard when your nervous system or when your spirit team is telling you to rest, you're actually getting in the way of your manifestation because there's really not, this is showing that there's nothing else for you to do. Like you've done all that you can. I want you to think about the trees, think about the animals and how they don't worry about what's next. You don't have to worry. You're literally one with the divine and you are protected. And this might be your connection here to the dragon realm in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Some of you are protected by demons, like you have done so much work and you've healed so much. This could be you making friends with your shadow, with your inner demons. Um, and you don't have to worry about, some of you are worried about like your old energies coming up and kind of sabotaging what you have going on. It's like this uncertainty. You're uncertain that you're in a good space. You're like, is it okay for me to take my hands off of the wheel? Because I don't want to like not do what I need to do and then not have the manifestations show up how I want them to show up. And the spirit realm is basically telling you to practice, put your money where your mouth is, and to fall into rest. That is safe for you to rest. It's safe for you to rest. That's resting is not a form of self-sabotage. Actually continuing to work hard gets in the way. It's showing your nervous system is will send out a signal to the universe that you want more frustration, you want more work, you want more toil, you want more situations that stress you out. But when you take your time and rest, it will change the direction and how you manifest. And that's what you guys are looking for. You're looking for their manifestations to show up without you having to do anything. Okay? So the fun police is coming up reverse. So you have negative thoughts in your mind from other people that have told you that you're not allowed to be at peace, at rest. You're not allowed to be playful. You're not allowed to have fun. This is what's coming up to be purged right now. This radical rest is about you allowing those thoughts to come up to be healed, like allowing your shadow to come up to be healed while you stay at rest and at peace. This is a form of alchemy. This is actually how you alchemize energy. You focus on the energies that you want. You focus on who you are. You are a being of rest. You are a being of peace. You are a being of prosperity. You don't allow anything on the outside of you to have authority over you. These people, because they have on a police outfit, feel like they have more authority than you. It could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be your boss, it could be your neighbors or whatever. Because you are an earth angel, a highly sensitive person here, you have a different way. You have different connections to the universe, to the divine that other people have no idea about. And it's like high time. that you honor and respect your connection to the divine, and that you don't listen to the fun police. You know, people that they wish they were like you, they want to get the results that you get, but they care a lot about fitting in into society. And this is being purged from you. Like you're no longer caring about whether or not you fit into society. There's a new way to manifest, and you are bringing it to light by you just being yourself. You're entering into a new portal where when you rest, when you do nothing, you receive everything that you want. The only way to get into that space is for you to actually like dump these people here. Like they have to fall away. You can't try to please people. So there is going to be, maybe if you have this feeling like you need your dragon bay, you need protection from these energies over here. And don't worry, the divine says that they got you. They got you. They got your back. They're not going to allow anything to transpire and take you out of alignment. You don't have to worry while you rest. You can sleep and rest pretty. All right, so we have your root chakra here, and then we have the black sheep and the llama coming out reverse. Yeah, this is energies from the past. It's like your inner child being healed while you rest. While you rest, your nervous system is being soothed. While you rest, you're actually putting to bed all of your issues of being a scapegoat in your childhood, maybe choosing relationships out of disparity, being desperate, you know, wanting to fit in really badly. And there's this like fear that comes up that you're not going to be prosperous. Like if people have put this fear inside of you that if you don't do what we want, what we say, then you're not going to have your needs met, which is your root chakra here. These two cards being together is telling me that the message for you from the divine is that actually your security is in your rest. Security is found in peace, not in working, not in toiling, not in giving something on the outside of you authority. Because as soon as you piss them off in another way, they'll be able to take away the security that they gave you, which is what the ego does. It like puts a carrot over your head, tells you, gives you promises about what it's going to do. It halfway keeps its promises, but it mostly spends its time attacking you, bullying you, making you feel exhausted, making you feel small. And while you're in your resting energy, you're allowed to feel like a princess, like a prince, like a king, like a queen. You're allowed to imagine who you want to be and use your imagination. I call it the imagination factory, where you're able to daydream about who it is that you want to be, who you are, what you want. And when you embody this rest, you'll actually receive it. But you'll receive it from the divine, not from this world, which is why you will have way more security than people could ever think, dream of, or imagine. Man, there was another thought that I needed to say. The downloads are coming kind of fast. There's like this technology that you're experiencing. Yes, right. In order for you to change over to the new paradigm, the new portal, you have to live it. Like you have to live out this rest, this restful, peaceful energy here. You have to resonate, embody, and allow yourself to go through that purging process here of letting go of caring about what other people in society may think about you if they find out that you're actually not doing anything in order to receive everything. No matter if they get jealous, if they're hating, you're to remain in your peace. You are to allow them to fall away. All things shall pass away as your mind becomes renewed. And your mind becomes renewed and restored by being in rest. Okay. Be authentic. Yeah, so you definitely do have people that are after you. They don't understand you. They're probably committed to not understanding you. There's nothing that you can do about it. And so it's really best that you stay safe. It's kind of like you're safe behind your castle walls. You see how big that castle is, and they're coming with their fires, they're coming with their pitchforks or whatever. This is my deck avatar in the city, by the way, that you can find on my website, which is in the description. But anyway, these people are coming up the hill to fight this so-called monster. This is the monster that they're fighting. Okay, they're fighting against a new paradigm shift. They're fighting against a new way of being. They're fighting their own projection that you have to work hard and fit into society in order to receive security. They don't want it to be true that all you have to do is relax and receive everything. They don't want it to be true, um, because that means that they're wrong. And that's really the only reason the ego gets up in the morning, to try to prove that it's right. What a dumb way to live, actually. And they look stupid. Because I put them in ballerina slippers because these people, they wear this suit, but on the inside, while no one's looking, they're dancing in the mirror. They're fake, basically. They want to be in alignment with the divine, but they've been siphoning your energy though. They've been siphoning your energy, trying to trade places with you while keeping their connection to being inauthentic so that they can keep receiving the accolades from this world. But you're actually the brave one here. You're the brave one, and you might have a dragon ancestor. You might have like a dragon pet, like in a past life. Some of you may have trained dragons. There's definitely a connection here, but this card is really to show you that you're protected. You're protected. You know, I love the angelic realm. Really, I love the angelic realm, but I also love the lower level energies as well, especially when you make friends with them, because they can be very fierce protectors for you in the 3D. When people act up like this or whatever, it's not that we want anything bad to happen to anyone, but it's just nice to feel safe. And this energy here is just like you have this safety here, the safety net here. If you're worried about money, you have money coming to you. It will be coming to you soon. Um, you will receive the promises within your soul, within your spirit, of everything that you dreamed of and imagined. You are supposed to be focusing on rest and peace in your dreams, while these people are focused on whatever it is they're focused on. You're supposed to let that go. There's nothing you can do about people like wanting you to be different, wanting things to be different, misunderstanding you, maybe even trying to harm you. There is no harm that's going to come to you. Those days are over of you being the outcast, being the black sheep. The meek shall inherit the earth. You are to be gentle with yourself. The temptation is to try to please these people here. The temptation is try to perform for them and make it look like or seem like you're doing what other people want you to do. And the spirit realm is telling you stop doing that and to just be authentic no matter what happens. No matter what, be authentic. And that is how you move into a new earth for yourself, a new dimension, into new portals. eventually these people, you'll see how small they are, how insignificant the energies are. And maybe you already do. And this could be just a reminder for some of you to just stay. You're supposed to stay in mercy and grace. Stay, abide in mercy, grace, softness. How come this deck seems so thin? I feel like maybe it's, has it always been this way? I don't think so. I'm still gonna pull some cards, some angel cards. Okay. So we have Angel Hariel, Angel 15. Oh, look at what it says, the comforting God. Purification, protection from the impious religious sentiments. I told you, you don't have nothing to worry about. You are being purified. You are being purified right now. If you need to call on this angel, you can chant with these. These are the 72 angels of God consciousness from the Kabbalah in this deck that I use. Okay. And these angels actually help to purify your consciousness to prepare you for ascension. So you can just chant Hariel, Hariel, ride the words on your breath. Hariel, Hariel, Hariel. And to receive the comfort of God, the comforting God. Okay? You need to rest. Yeah. These people are kind of like behind a paywall. It's kind of like they're looking for a reason to attack you. They really want you to be infected the same way they're infected. They want you to care about this world the same way they do. They want you to strive, struggle, stress, be desperate, work for money, feel depressed, because when you show up, you know, they see another way of being, and they really wish it was them that was chosen and not you. But the problem is that they haven't done the work yet. And you are a living example to them, even to these people that are trying to harm you, maybe, or have harmed you in the past. Um, that that's not going to work. They can't harm you because you're an eternal being. First of all, you're divinely protected, and you are their guide. You're actually their teacher. And how you're teaching them is by resting, by doing nothing, becoming like the lilies of the field, becoming like, maybe think about your favorite animals or going to the beach and how enlightened the animals and the plants are. They just surrender to God. Resting is surrendering. You don't understand how to manifest what you want. You actually want God to do its God thing behind the scenes, to use its intelligence to manifest things for your stability in your root chakra in the best way possible. And how you do that is by resting, by not getting in the way, by not working, by not toiling, because then you end up performing life, performing happiness, performing joy, instead of receiving. This is you getting into your receiving mode, in the receiving mode that you want to be in. These people are in a receiving mode too, but these two energies are completely different. Like, these energies do not mix. So part of your purification process is you understanding that you're not going to be able to be friends and get along with people who are trying to hurt you. It's just not possible right now. And I know you don't look at people like they're bad people because you're a divine being, and divine beings see things in the way that God sees them. This is why you're protected. because of your sight. You use your perspective to see the good in life. And that's why you always end up on your feet in prosperity and love and light and hope and joy. Stay there. There's just some things that need to be purified for you. Let me pull a couple of more cards. You're doing a really good job. You should know that. Sitael, angel number 9, okay? The God of hope, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. Okay, so yeah, there might be a big fear here of these people that think that they can try to harm you. And the only reason why they're acting like this is because you still care. You still care. Like low key, you're still afraid. But the more you stay in rest, the more you comfort yourself and think about the things of hope. Don't, if you're watching the news and you're watching a lot of negativity, cut that out. It's not needed. It's not about you right now. That's not where you're at and what needs to happen. You're not going to be able, if you care about the world and you care about changing energies and making the planet a better place, for your children or for whatever, you're not going to be able to change the world in a place of unrest, worry, anxiety, depletion, exhaustion. I want you to think about it that way. You will only be able to impact the world how you want to impact the world in a place of comfort, in a place of hope. You can only be constructive if you're in your highest and best energy, which means you're caring about how you feel and making yourself happy first. So these people that want you to feel guilty for putting yourself first or want you to feel like you're lazy or selfish or entitled, they don't understand energy, they don't understand life, they don't understand alchemy, and they don't understand God. So you don't have to listen to them. It's time for you to stop allowing people on the outside of you to have authority over your life or anything for that matter. Whatever situation you're in is not bigger than God. Nothing is bigger than God. And that is your hope. God is good. God is good and God is in everything. So God is the most powerful in the whole universe. God the good in himself. Angel 24. HATHOR. Protection. Prevents discovery of secret crime and saves exiles. Okay. HATHOR. God the good in himself. Okay, in case you didn't know, you are God. You are one with God. You are God, the good within itself. You are goodness. And this is your security. So everything that comes from you is good. And when you know that and you feel good, you have to feel good. You resting is about you feeling good. You feeling rest. You feeling at peace. You feeling that comfort. You feeling hope. You feeling good in himself. You feeling safe. You feeling prosperous. Resting is the easiest way for you to feel prosperous. If you want prosperity, you have to feel prosperous. What did I just say? Rest. Rest and feel prosperous. Whenever I am struggling with feeling safe and prosperous or whatever, that's my go-to. I lay down, I rest, I sleep, I do nothing, right? And then when I wake up, I write in my journal and I write my affirmations. This is my all of me writing, all of this writing, 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 writing. Oh, see, this is one of my secrets in manifesting money. Where's one of my pages for manifesting money? There should be a lot of them. There you go. I'll write a list of like all the different amounts that can drop in my account. And then I'll close my eyes and I circle it. I'll circle whatever I circle, right? Now, I do that just to make it a game and make it fun. And then I move on and let it go. And then I might go rest some more, you know. Um, there have been times where the Holy Spirit has told me to go meditate, go relax. You know, when I was the most worried, like when I ran away from my family after my car wreck, and I was living from Airbnb to Airbnb. Like the money was dropping in my account, and then I would have money. Like that's how I was getting money by sitting. I would sit and rest and relax, and then I would hear the money come in my Cash App, like literally. As soon as I got into that 0 point neutrality of rest and relaxation, I would hear ching. It was miraculous. I was like, oh my God. And you have to practice in order to test the spirits. You have to be still. Be still and know that I am God. Okay? It's not perform, do all the work, do what other people tell you to do, be who other people want you to be, um, work yourself to exhaustion and know that I am God. You won't. I'll tell you. You won't know anything. You'll just be exhausted. And then you'll still have to practice rest. You'll get drawn back to square one every time. Okay. I know that's easier said than done. I'm going to pull one Earth Magic card and then I'm going to let y'all go. And I'll see y'all tomorrow because these are really supposed to be short readings every day. You can find my booking app in the description box if you would like. You can also pay for a session through Fourth Wall if you want. I do trauma healing sessions, personal, one-on-one, or just regular readings, like soul. I call it soul sessions because my readings are very deep and personal, and I speak to your spirit team for you. I also have the Patreon with lots of workbooks and audios and visuals and lots of things to help you get into that space of rest and practicing, being at peace and alchemizing your energy. Tomorrow is the Daughter of Isis. Fridays is group trauma healing sessions, or you could call it quantum leap sessions. And then Friday is the book club. All right. Release. This reading is so specific. It's about protection and purification for you right now, whoever is watching. Release. I want to read what the book says. I usually don't, but I'm going to this time. Autumn equinox. We love the autumn. Oh, we do. I love it. I can't wait for autumn. Autumn feels so good. I love a breeze. We love a breeze, autumn. All right. I just want to read this part. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emergent expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome, and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. Oh, I know why they wanted me to read the book because it's the exact message we've been talking about the whole time. That's freaking insane. You know, I never get tired of synchronicity. I know none of us do. Like synchronicity is the shit. And we love it. Thank you, Spirit. That's all I can say. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed this reading. Um, I'm always where this I want to tell y'all that you're never going to stop being at rest. This is not a one-time thing. This is the real you. Really, like peace is quiet. God is a silent power that creates everything. In silence, it's quiet. When you listen to your intuition, it's quiet. It's not loud. It's not banging and clanging and being controlling and throwing a tantrum. It's quiet. It allows. I want you to understand that. you're, the spirit realm is trying to bring you home to yourself. Okay? That's all they're trying to. They're not trying to hurt you and try to take anything from you. They want you to have abundance, but they want you to enjoy the abundance. They don't want you to feel resentful after you've done all this crazy, stupid stuff. If these people feel crazy and they feel like nothing's worth it and life isn't worth it. But if just think that if you receive everything and all you had to do was rest, won't you just feel so like, I don't know, a sugar baby of the universe or whatever? I'm gonna go. That's it. That's all. I'm done. I'm clocking myself out.